Hello, hello. Um, it is currently 1:26 a.m., March 19th. I haven't played Genshin today. I still need to do that. I might not record for too long because I want to be able to do my dailies. But hi. I was thinking about what to do today. I want to make a farm. I want to make a giant farm. And I don't know why. I kind of was thinking it was about stuff and I was like, you know what? I want to make a farm. Maybe I should just start playing Stardew Valley. Oh, torch. There you go. No, cause I was thinking about a conversation I had with a friend, and funnily enough, we're always constantly talk about how we just want to leave everything behind and then just start a farm. And I'm kind of feeling like that right now in Minecraft. I kind of just want to not think about anything and just make a giant ass farm. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna not think about anything. I'm gonna make a very big farm. I don't know where I'm gonna make it. I don't know how I'm gonna make it, but I know I'm gonna make one. Um, Probably in this direction actually. So I might chop down the acacia here already. Every time I put new stuff in, I feel like I'm gonna run out of storage. I mean, I will run out of storage soon actually. This is really bad for me. I could fix it a little by doing that. Yeah, that frees me up one. Yeah, it's just a big yikes for my storage situation. I should just end up making a colossal chest because the colossal chest already has 380 or close to 500 items, but it's gonna be a hassle to transport that. That's why I really want to start making a temp house and then I make a colossal chest at my temp house or at the temp base or something. I just want to have a really pretty base for now, but to have a really pretty base I will already need a pretty established base. Let me go to bed. Let me go to sleep. Oh, I forgot. I need to turn on my magnet. There we go. I would like to make a giant farm. that's really all I've been thinking about. And then maybe do a bit of mining. But yeah. Right here. Where do I want to make it actually? Do I want to make it here? Because I'm gonna get rid of this farm over here. And then probably make it bigger. Either make it bigger or make it more flat. Yeah, I think I'll do it here. I'm finally gonna get rid of all this stuff. It's about time, honestly. I feel like the as much as I like the mangrove aesthetic, it was taking up a lot of my space and not and then giving me really bad visibility in this area. So letting me be able to see it more clearly is gonna be beneficial. Plus again, big farm. What is a question of the day for today? What's an obsessive thought you have sometimes? For me, since it's relevant to what I keep talking about, sometimes I just think about leaving everything behind and starting a farm. I genuinely kind of want to do that. Should I just make another double chest? I think I do just make another double chest. No, I have chests in here already, right? Yeah. I think I just place these down to get more storage right now. Let's just do that. It's fine. There we go. Anyways, yeah. I feel like I'm the type of person I work in the STEM field, And I feel like a majority of STEM students, if you ask them this question, if you ask them like, hey, do you ever think about just wanting to leave everything behind and starting a farm? Majority of the time, the answer is yes. As much as I love my field and the work that I potentially will be doing in the future, I hate the idea of having to do it forever. And I kind of do just want to like leave everything behind, start a farm, and then live in a quiet life on a farm. I think that's the appeal of Stardew Valley. There's this friend of mine who I've talked to about this multiple times, like that topic of like leaving everything and starting a farm. They're not a gamer. They're not a gamer. But I would want to see them play Stardew Valley because I feel like they would enjoy it a lot. I feel like they would enjoy the concept of like leaving behind everything and starting a farm. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with that idea right now. Maybe I'm just really tired and jaded. Maybe I'm just really tired and jaded. That's why I'm so obsessed with like the idea of starting a farm. But it does sound really fun to just have a farm. Have a farm with a lake nearby, and then you go fishing every now and then as well. I'm literally just describing Stardew Valley. Like legitimately, I'm actually just describing Stardew Valley. There is no uniqueness in that statement. I'm saying, hey, I wanna pull what the protagonist of Stardew Valley does and leave everything and start a farm. Loki. It does sound fun. Okay. Now that that's done, I'm gonna toss everything into this chest over here. Like that. I think if I toss the mud in here, it'll auto stack like this. Yeah, that looks much cleaner. It definitely doesn't look like a mangrove anymore from the top. But it does look cleaner, which is nice. Okay. Now, I want to fix a few things. First of all, let me get a bucket of water. Maybe grab 2 buckets of water actually. One to put in here, and then just one to keep on my character as I fill this up. Because I'm gonna get rid of. I'm actually gonna fix up a lot of this stuff. I need to get rid of. I want to get rid of this kelp farm here as well. No, I want to take everything out. There we go. Take the crates back. Put this back. The soul sand can stay here, I guess, for now. I'll probably change those out later. But for now, put this stuff in here. And then grab some mud. And then fill in this area. Yeah, so I want to flatten this whole place out. Which will take a bit. But it should be fine. It'll be faster now when I have like actual tools. I forgot that there's just straight up a freaking underground area here. I should fill this up. I should either fill this up or like make it so that because mobs spawn here. Hold on. I should at least light it up. I've had mobs spawn here multiple times in the past and it sucks. So we're gonna light this up. Couple of ore here actually. Let me take this. Give me that coal. There's still it's so big. Do I just have a straight up cave underneath my house? I think there is just straight up a cave underneath my house. Yeah, it goes down pretty far. Lava here. Yup. Wait, what the heck? I'm out of torches, really? How do I run out of torches? How many torches do I place? There's just a skeleton down here. Yep, that goes straight into deep slate. Wow, this goes really far down. It doesn't open up much though. It just goes down. Oh, never mind, it's opening up again. What the freak? This was under my house the entire time? This entire thing was underneath my house the entire time? Ow, ow, ow. Why did I do that? That's fine. Let's go ahead and mine up some stuff. While I'm here, I might as well, right? What the it keeps going! I'm out of torches again, hold on. How far does this go? Oh. Again, this was underneath my house the entire time. Crazy. Never even knew. Let's grab some stuff while I'm here, I guess. Zombie. Thank you not. Thank you. What the frick? I guess I never thought to explore it, but I didn't think it went this deep. You know, funny thing about that house has been there since like a month ago, or like, yeah, like 2 months ago. I made that house in January, day 1, never used it. Never put a single block in it. I made the exterior, never changed, never used it again. I find that hilarious. There's more. It opens up pretty big actually. It's actually a pretty big cave. Okay, that's a dead end. Lapis here, sure, why not to get this? Where's the exit again? Actually, I guess I can just go up and then find the exit, because it does all kind of lead towards the same place. Yeah, up there. This is where it changes to deep slate. I have iron here. Here's a piece of lava that I saw. Yeah, it's up there. Oh, it goes around in a circle because that's the mud block I saw. And then that's the accidental path. That's the accidental... Wow, okay. I have been here before. I just didn't go down enough, I guess. I didn't go down far enough for me to realize how big this entire thing was just underneath my house. I have an entire cave system underneath here. Crazy. Never even once thought to check. Well, now that I know that it is here, I'm not gonna do anything with it probably. I'm just gonna add lighting so that mobs don't spawn. There's more here. Oh no, this is a dead end, but I'll still add lighting so mobs don't spawn. I don't like the mob noises around my house anymore. And I would like some peacefulness. There's torches all the way around here. Here's the magma block. Yeah, there's the exit over there. And I think this should be fine. Yep, this leads back in. This leads out into the farm. And I don't know if I'll destroy this thing yet. But... I think I just cover this up. Wait, let me go back. Let me go sleep. Anyway, going back to the farm thing. Don't you just, like... I feel like in a day and age where you're constantly thinking about constantly thinking about technology and all your worries and everything's at the tip of your phone. One of my friends said, one of my friends sent me a tracker recently about like how they're monitoring their screen time and like, oh, it's so nice. Look, I spent 2 hours less on my screen on my phone this time. And then they said, if only I didn't have to use my phone anymore. And then to me, I don't think I could ever do that. I don't think I could ever fully rid myself of technology considering how integrated it is with everything that I do nowadays. But I feel like limiting myself to a certain point does sound like an amazing idea where I just don't have to think about things to a certain degree. Like I would like to not have to worry about so much things online nowadays, you know? I feel like the internet is such a toxic breeding ground for negativity that you oftentimes don't realize that you're getting caught up within that negativity. So being able to like step away from it, I feel like it would be very nice to just be able to step away from all of that. Like like start a farm where you have like a television, some internet for YouTube, and then don't go on social media basically. Just if you're gonna do anything, just do it as a personal thing. Like watch media that you will personally enjoy. I mean, it's never fun to let me put single gold in here. It's never fun to have to like bear witness to negativity to the point where it will make you it's never fun to bear witness to negativity to the point where it'll make you struggle and where it starts affecting how you are as a person. I don't think that's ever a good thing. So again, it would be nice to just be able to leave everything and start a farm. I know a lot of people would say that, and like, there's no point in leaving everything if you're still gonna have the internet. But like, do you know how integrated your technology is in everything you do nowadays? If I were to actually just leave everything behind, including technology, that would be a learning. That would be something that I would have to learn over time, over a very long period of time. That's not something I can just do on a whim. But I do feel like I could just go out of society and seclude myself in a forest. Not seclude, but like go out of society, head into a forest, and then just like not have to worry about like anything and live off of a farm. It wouldn't be very comfortable, but I feel like it would be nice. You know, because sometimes I feel like you just need that type of energy in your life. That farmer life energy. Which is fun because I'm actually volunteering at a farm soon. Like legitimately I am volunteering at a farming area pretty soon. And I'm excited because I feel like I will be able to live out my fantasy of just I will be able to live out that fantasy of just living on a farm. Too low. There we go. There we go. I have to get rid of all these muddy mangrove. Okay, this should be fine. I can just get rid of this now. I just kind of want to expand my farm because I know that I'll be planting a lot more carrots. Because when I inevitably make the... Okay, so I think my plan of action for the next few plans that I want to do is make a... what is it? Make a... Why am I removing the dirt, actually? I shouldn't be removing the dirt. I get rid of this too. There we go. The next plan of action will probably be making... a frog light farm. That's something I'm looking into doing soon, because I would like to have frog lights for all my future builds when it comes to lighting projects, because lighting is really hard to do prettily. You basically have soul lanterns and nothing else. Yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of all the mud first. My inventory is full. Well, can't do much about that. Just keep breaking. Let's see if I can go repair my shovel with... Let's see if I can... Let's see how many items I can put. Okay. 33 left. Wow, that filled up quickly. And my shovel is almost fully repaired as well. That's pretty nice. Let's swap this. There we go. So I'm also getting... So that I also get experience. There we go. And then switch this out for the silk touch pick, because I need to mine out this stone. I'm gonna use the stone to fill up this hole. Just up to here. Yeah, just up to here. Because I would like to have... Go back to my shovel. Mine all this out. I'm gonna plan to put dirt on top of all of this, so I can have my giant farm. Yeah, but this is mainly so just I can clear everything out. Everything will be a lot nicer and neater to look at. Which I probably should have done a very long time ago, but now that I'm more comfortable with doing big projects like this now very quickly, since I have tools. Since I have the tools for it, and it'll be very quick. Anyways, yes. Okay. There we go. Next up will be... I need a lot of dirt. Right here. I'll be going from here all the way till there with just dirt. Most likely till here-ish. Right? Yeah, right around here. This sounds nice. Like, alright. And then... I kind of want to make it closer to the base as well, which is why... The reason I'm doing this is to make the farms I have closer to the base so I can harvest them. I can remember to harvest them more often. Because I feel like I forget to harvest my carrots a lot. And potatoes. Oh, that is a lot of dirt. It's fine. Okay. I can't believe I'm talking about wanting to build a farm in Minecraft. Or I can't believe I'm wanting to move out of society and just build a farm. And while building a farm in Minecraft. How ironic. Because imagine like playing single player solo. Okay, this is kind of sad. Because I know a lot of people dislike single player solo Minecraft. But imagine playing single player solo Minecraft all alone in your cabin in the woods. You know, I want to be a ghost story. I don't remember who I heard it from, but I feel like it's an idea I got from a YouTuber once. That they want to be a ghost story. Like, they want to be the reason. They want to be a story that mothers tell their children to get their children to behave. And low-key, I kind of want that energy. I want to be the reason why children stay indoors. Because of, whatever it is, ghost story comes from me. about like eating children or kidnapping them or like torturing. I don't know. Not that I want like I don't I kind of want that vibe of being like a mystic urban legend just sounds nice. I want to be an urban legend. I want a school to be able I want a school to straight up have an entire have lore about me, about how like this is gonna be a little gonna be a little what is it called, little ironic, no, not ironic. Kind of want to fill this up with mud. I will. I not ironic, but I want a school to have lore about me, about my demented. It's a little demented, but like lore about me and how I died on like the 15th, or on like the not 15th floor, how I died from jumping from the 4th floor or something. That sounds so cool. Imagine if you were imagine if you were an urban legend in your school. Doesn't that just sound so cool? To have people talk about you in a way that is not only terrifying but also kind of like, yeah, one, you'll be remembered for, you'll definitely be remembered if that's your legacy. But two, I just find that amusing how I could potentially be part of some random child's history about how, I totally saw it this one night. I totally saw the ghost of whoever it was in the 4th floor of the building. And then everyone starts making rumors about you. And then you influence an entire school to have like urban backstory and urban legend about you, to the point where they talk about you for like tens of generations of students. Like, did you know there's this one student that killed themselves on this building? If you are here at nighttime, you can still hear him scream. You might be able to see him. Do you understand how fun that is? To me, at least, that is an incredibly amusing fate. That is an incredibly amusing fate to have, and I would love that. I would love that for how my ending would be. I would love that for me if that's how my life ended, becoming a ghost story. I would love to become a ghost story. That just sounds so fun. Like, imagine being told around the tales of a campfire of how one camper died in like the place you're camping at due to a horrible accident. That's the perfect legacy, Loki. Being a ghost story. You're influential, you're remembered, but also you have extreme aura. You have extreme aura about how if you say this one name in the mirror 3 times at nighttime at 3 a.m. in your school, you're gonna summon me. And I will end up, I don't know, making you run around the school doing tasks, otherwise I kill you. I'm making up my own lore. Nah, I feel like if I was, I feel like I would want the lore around me to be very flexible, and then people to just make shit up, really. I want people to just make stuff up about me when it comes to their lore about me as a ghost. That sounds so amusing. Genuinely, that sounds so amusing and so fun. Okay, we're almost done. We're almost done filling this up with dirt. Okay, there we go. Big dirt platform achieved. That's step 1 of building massive farm. I need these arrows back. I'll probably just take them out of my inventory now, or out of the thing, so that I have more space in there. And then, how do I want to do this? So along this right here. Yeah. Up. Not what I wanted. Along this right here. Probably till around here. Yep. And then to the end. Yeah, to here. Not too far. I'll leave like a 2 block. I'll leave like a 2 block gap. So here, going around here, and then 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3. And then this is where the... Okay. This is where all the this is where all the water is gonna go. That's the plan at least. Because water spreads up to 2 blocks across. Oh, it only spreads up to 2 blocks. Okay, that should be fine then. 3 should be good per area. I only need 4 areas. And then the last area is for 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last area is for pumpkins and melons. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds about right. I will need the water buckets now. Let's put in all the water. There we go. Loki, what if I do this? And then... There. Yep, that's faster. I just want a bunch of... I don't want to hear flowing water. That's why I will put all the water here to make it stable. Okay, there. There. Oh, that becomes flowing. Here we go. Right here. Right here. Ow, my knee is starting to hurt and act up. My knee has been acting up a lot recently. I don't know why. It's probably that's a bad thing. I should probably get that checked out because it might be like a bone problem because it's been going on for a while and I kind of hate it. Loki. I've been saying the word Loki a lot. I don't like that. It makes me feel like I'm fake being young. Because that's kind of something that people nowadays now say a lot. And I say that a lot. I used to say that a lot before it got adapted into like Loker Genuinely or whatever that means. I know what it means, but like, you know, I don't use it as an expression to mean that way. So I kind of hate it. I kind of hate that terminology of using it. Even though it is kind of genuinely funny. I do still kind of like dislike that. Oops. I'm almost out of torches again. I'll probably craft some more. There's a stack. More torches. This should be fine. Okay. I've been thinking about getting back to streaming recently. I have had a lot of free time, but I feel like I just need to have... I have free time. Don't get me wrong, I do have the free time. I don't have the privacy. I get really shy when streaming in front of like my family and stuff. Which is funny enough, because I've done way worse stuff around them. It's just that for some reason, I can't bring myself to talk like this in front of them. Because it is kind of weird. Also, my mom has publicly shamed, not publicly shamed me, but my mom has shamed me before on like the dinner table about me talking to myself. Because I do often talk to myself just in general. And then she's like, don't do that. You're gonna be, you're weird if you do that. And you're like, like she called me, like genuinely called me out for being a weirdo for doing that. I was like, okay, I'm fine, I won't. Which is why I'm kind of hesitant to doing that around her. Which is why I really which is why whenever she comes into my room, I like just do a full hard stop on everything that I'm doing because I don't know if she genuinely doesn't like it or she just thinks it's cringe. But I don't do it around her. Out of respect for her wishes for me, I guess. It's kind of just like, you know, it's she probably finds it weird because that's not something she's used to. Because I'm the only one in my family that does it. Neither of my 2 sisters do it either. So, you know. What do I do? Should I have used waterlogged mangrove? Can you even waterlog mangrove? Oh my gosh, you can. Oh, wait. Actually, waterlogged mangrove here goes crazy, no? Do I want to do waterlogged mangrove? If I do waterlogged mangrove here, I mean I can. Okay, no. I'll do waterlog. I'll put the mangrove in to waterlog it, and then I'll add something else. I will add something else. But I will put mangrove in to waterlog it. I will put blocks on top so that it doesn't, so I don't accidentally step on it. But the waterlog aesthetic kind of fits this. Like this. Oh, no. That actually looks so good. Using mangrove like this. Maybe it doesn't look good, but I like the aesthetic of it, especially as a farm in this place. And it puts the mangrove roots that I've been collecting to good use. Wait, I like this. I actually like this. I'll do this then. This is pretty nice. Making big farm. Yeah, there we go. Let me go to bed. Make it morning. Still have to go to sleep soon. It's already 2 a.m. I'll probably just make the farm. It's fine. I'm having fun. Yesterday I was kind of like really burnout's not the right word, but I was really, I guess I was questioning what I was supposed to do in the world now that the Ender Dragon has been done. But I probably shouldn't put too much pressure on myself on what needs to be done in the world, rather just do what I want to do in the world. It is my world at the end of the day, and like I get to decide what happens or what stuff I do on this like world. I was almost in server. It's not my server, but it could technically be a server. But I get to decide what happens in this. Like whenever I play Minecraft, it's like, why am I worried about what other people want me to do? I should just do what I want to do. And what I want to do right now is make giant farm. For some reason, I've been really into the ideas of farms. Can you tell? I've been watching Stardew Valley speedruns. It's not bad. Maybe I should add Stardew Valley to the collection of to the rotation of games that I'll be playing. Because right now it's like Cauldron, Terraria, Minecraft. I played Bloons once, but it's mainly Terraria and Minecraft. Block Game 1 and Block Game 2. But it's pretty fun. Don't get me wrong. Both games are incredibly joyous activities. Joyous activities. Wow, big word. No, but both games do bring me a good amount of joy. I really like them. I think this is nice. Just peaceful Minecraft. I don't have diamonds. Wait, I just realized I don't have diamonds. Alert. That's not good. I have a single diamond, guys. What's the plan? I wanted to make a diamond hoe. Yikes. Did I just make some iron hose? Maybe I should just make iron hose. Actually, there's no point. There's no reason I can't make iron hose. Okay. I have to hold all of this down. This shouldn't take too long. I might just... I will probably break through 2 hoes though. There we go. One will be carrots, one will be potatoes, one will be beetroot, one will be wheat. I think that's all the plantable stuff that I need to farm. And then might as well grab the pumpkins and melons as well and then plant those. Even though I'm not using them. The pumpkins, I don't know what I'll need for. Maybe jack-o'-lanterns in the future. The melons will be used for either food or glistening melons for regeneration potions. No, never mind. Glistening melons is instant health pots. Regen is gas tier. I still remember the brewing recipe for them. Yippee. Yeah. This is pretty nice. Yikes, man. I do just love this as like look. Maybe I should just drop everything and start a farm. This is so fun. Okay, wait. I need to count. So if I want a melon to grow here, one stem, melon, 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 stem, melon here. Four blocks. Oh my gosh, that's so perfect. Oh my gosh, it's so perfect. I need to grab some water. That's not where I need to grab water from. Okay, wait, hold up. Let me make an infinite water source. Hello? Where? Why is it like this? There we go. That's weird. That was weird for a second. There we go. Grab a couple mangrove. Yeah, just grab a bit. There we go. And then I'm gonna put my internet water source here in this corner. Yeah, right here. There we go. Pick up the buckets again. Place everything back into here. Put torches in my hand. Wait, I wanted the mangrove roots. And then let's get 4 buckets of water, I think. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put these back. Mangrove roots so I don't step on it. Or so I don't not step on it, so I don't accidentally fall into it. Then start hoeing 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Perfect. My gosh, it's so perfect. Because yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Maybe I should have extended it 1 more block over, actually. Maybe it should be 7. So I should extend it to here. But this should be fine. It looks pretty aesthetic and nice this way. So I'll take this. Anyways, time to get rid of this farm that I've had for a very, very long time. Aww. I've had this farm on this side of the river for like a really long time, and it's finally time to get rid of it. Let's go ahead and do our final harvest of this farm. Probably never replanting anything here. Actually, I might just get rid of might just put dirt in the thing. Yeah, I might just put dirt in the water so that it dries. Also, everything else dries. I need 6 pieces. Yeah. I need this to dry. Break these. There we go. And then just get rid of the water. And then this should all dry out. Anyways, pumpkin seeds. Make a bit of those. Melon seeds. I just need to make 2 of these. And then I'll plant an equal amount of pumpkins and melons still. Do I want to plant an equal amount of pumpkins and melons? No, I don't think I'll be using the pumpkins as often. I just plant the melons. I'll plant 3 sets of melons and then 1 set of pumpkins. I don't think I'll be using jack-o'-lanterns super often. And then carrots will be here. This is so nice. Playing freaking. I feel like I'm playing Stardew Valley with all the farming. Maybe I should play Stardew on rotation. I feel like Stardew is also one of those games where you just kind of have to like sit down and play it for a while though. Potatoes on this one. The potato update for Minecraft is crazy. I don't know if people played during that time or like if you have played during the potato update, it's really fun. There we go. Potatoes in here. Beetroot seeds. I should have some extra. Yes. I do have a lot of beetroot seeds. I don't know if I'll ever harvest the beetroot, honestly. It doesn't seem like a plant that's super necessary because beetroot stew isn't very good of a food. And I already have carrots and I'm planning to make first of all, I'm planning to make a magma farm I'm planning to make a Froglight farm, which will by extension also be a magma cream farm, which is by extension a magma farm. Just straight up magma farm. Or magma block farm, I guess I should say. Because magma comes from... Or you can make magma blocks with magma cream, and you will get a lot of excess magma cream while trying to get Froglights. I feel like that just comes with the territory of that kind of farm to just have an infinite amount of Froglights and magma cream, since your magma cubes are always gonna die by the iron golem and get eaten by the frogs very quickly. How fast did I fill up the storage? 35. I already almost filled up half a chest. Do I have an extra hopper in here? No. I do have a crate though, right? I want to try something out. Can you hopper into a crate? I wonder. Like, I need to test that. Let me make a chest. Let me make 2 chests actually. Then one of them I'm gonna turn into a hopper. So let's make a crate, right? And then let's say that the crate also you can funnel into a crate. Got it. And how much can a crate hold? Like 1,000,000 items or something. So it would be nice to have crates like this. Probably just use drawers though. I don't think I should be using crates. As much as the crates do show the item amount and item number, I feel like I should be using drawers and not crates. But it's fine. How do I take this out? This. Okay. There we go. Put these back in. Torches go here. I still have so many arrows. Oh my gosh. There we go. Big farm complete. I moved the farm and then I cleaned up the base a little. Wait, I want to see how it looks from the above. Oh, that looks so nice now. Ow. Yeah, that looks really nice. I have like 4 little plots of land. And then that one over there. I don't know why that's not drying up yet. It should start drying up soon. Doesn't look like it's drying. Nope, never mind, it is drying. It's just taking a while. But we have big plot of land for farming now. I'm gonna definitely get rid of this kelp machine soon. And then move it probably over to the riverside. I'll put it somewhere else. Maybe behind the farm. I still do want to have a giant kelp farm. But it's gonna be like big this time. And it's gonna be very efficient and very nice to look at this time. Instead of a mess. But I will have a giant kelp farm producing a bunch of kelp. Hopefully, I'll be able to attach a redstone system that automatically smelts the kelp down into kelp blocks as well. However, I don't know if I'm smart enough to do that. I will Google it though. I will look up how to make one. That's gonna be another part of the list. Automatic kelp smelting farm, so I automatically get kelp blocks. Because I do want to get kelp blocks automatically eventually, so I can get a bunch of kelp blocks for smelting. So I don't have to use coal for smelting anymore, so I don't have to worry about coal. However, if I do kind of want coal, I should probably just make another or a wither skeleton farm. But I know a wither skeleton farm requires a bunch of wither roses. And I do not have the patience to get wither roses right now. Because don't for wither roses you need like a bunch of, I know the best way to do it is to get a bunch of eggs, put them all in chickens. Or like hatch a bunch of chickens in underneath the end portal frame. Not the end portal frame, the end portal thing in the end that brings you back to the overworld. The end rift that takes you back into the overworld. Spawn the wither there with a bunch of chickens, and then when they blow up, or when the wither blows up for the first attack, they all die, and then you get a bunch of wither roses. I know that's the best way to get wither roses, but it's also kind of like super tedious. Super tedious to get wither roses that way. But it would be nice if the main goal is to get a wither skeleton farm going. Why would I want a wither skeleton farm? Mainly for the skulls. Yeah, it's just mainly for the wither skulls. It's mainly for wither skulls and what is it called? It's mainly for wither skulls. Stone swords, not really. Coal, not really. Because if I'm gonna have a giant kelp farm producing automatic dried kelp blocks, I will also not need coal for smelting. I will just use the dried kelp blocks. It depends how much it makes an hour, but it should be fine. I should probably increase the output of my sugarcane farm eventually, but that will take. I'll just probably do that off time. Maybe I could do it on time. It's not that difficult to do. I just need to collect a bunch more materials. Need to get more redstone. I already have enough iron. Let me go check actually how much has it produced. I want to check two things. I want to check the iron farm production, and I want to check the sugarcane farm production. Iron farm 863, not super fast right now, but it is still spawning iron golems. I think it shouldn't not be spawning iron golems. Oh, all my zombies despawned. Oh my gosh, all my zombies despawned because I set it to peaceful mode. Oh my gosh, all my zombies despawned because I set it to peaceful mode while I was trying to get. That's why I haven't been getting iron, and that's why I have not been hearing the iron golems die. Yikes. Hold on. Let me do a magic trick called opening things to LAN, right? Allowing commands, starting the LAN world. Just complete magic right here. Game mode creative. Getting a name tag. Getting a zombie spawn egg. Where is it? Zombie. Shh. Don't tell anyone I did this. I don't want to lure a zombie back there. And then name them all flower. Don't tell anybody I did this. This never happened. This never happened. Okay, iron golem spawning on this guy now. Wait. Okay. This clock is just straight up broken. Hold up. There we go. Okay. Don't tell anyone I did this. You saw nothing. You saw absolutely nothing. Alright, that's it. Bye-bye.